welcome to the C++ tutorials. If you're a beginner and you're having not any kind of previous experience of C++, so you can just join this class for beginners, and this class is only for beginners and you can join as a beginner. I will be leading you through all the course. It will take most of the episodes till the 20 maybe 30 episodes, but do not worry about anything. I will be leading you point by point and step by step. So first of all, we will be covering the dev C++ installation, and let's go to install the dev C++. Okay, just write dev C++ free download. Okay, and after that you will be linked there. Just click there, and after that come there, free download. For the free download, just click on the free download. It will be just popping out these things for you. This is just click on the download. You will be having start your download. Okay, okay, now if we see, we will have our download from there. In the programs we will have what? Dev C++. Do we? Yeah, dev C++. This dev C++ is already downloaded. Now after that, okay, by clicking 2, we are having this one. Just wait for that and it will be unpack data. After that it will start the installation. Do click on OK and agree, then all do. Remove all configuration if you have installed it earlier. Okay, just go for the next, and after that choose your path. Where do you want to just download it and install that? Just click on install. It will be installed. It's already installed my computer, so I'm not waiting for that. I'm just having this, and after that you will be having this kind of icon there, dev C++. Whether you're having you can just add it there, like I'm having this dev C++ there. Just click on it, you will have dev C++ like this. This is the latest version of the dev C++ that you are having. Now after that, just come to the file, click on the new, and come to the source file, control N, or source file. After that you will have nothing. I just manually added all the things. You will have nothing there. You will have just untitled one, and after that you will have nothing there. You just have to write the codes, all the things from there. Programming fundamentals. Before this programming fundamental, we will have just 9 chapters till the pointer. First, in the first chapter, we are having only the introduction to computers and programming. This is basically only the introduction to computers and programming. This will be in another course, another video. Before that, I am just leading you to the only C++. So our C++ is basically started from the second phase or the second chapter here. Okay, just started from there. What is a program made of? A program is basically made of a keyword or programmer defined identifiers, operators, or punctuations or syntax. First, we are having keywords. What are the keywords? If we see this is our program, we will see one by one what are these things, and what this program is used to write there in the inside of our program that we are having dev C++. There we will have our program. All the things are written there. They should be written there. Okay, before that we have to know what are these things. These are already 5 things only, 5 keys, 5 elements that we are having in any programming language: keywords, programming defined identifiers, operators or punctuations, syntaxes. First, keywords, also known as reserved words. These are having special meaning in the C++. What are these things? These are like using namespace, int, double, and return. These are basically what? These are all the keywords that we are using in our programming language, C++. You have to just remind or memorize that thing's names using namespace, int, double, and others do we have as well. But you have to just keep in mind all the things like using namespace, int, double, float. All the things are like all the they are our keywords. This is our program. In the program, these are the red lines. The inside of these red circles, if you see this names, usings, and int, double, and this return, these are basically our keywords that we have used in our program. The second thing is programmer defined identifiers. Programming defined identifiers, what these are basically for the programmers. They used for the C++ language. These are not a part of C++ language. These are not called a part of C++ language because these are usually made by ourselves. We just write the name of that, like hours, rate, pay, that I have used there. Just see hours, rate, pay. These are basically programmer defined identifiers. Secondly, what do we have? Operators. These are the operators, mathematically operator that we are used, the addition, subtraction, division, or multiplication. And this is used for the assignment, and this is called assignment operator in the C++. And the some operators in the program that we have used like this, these are some special operator used for the special cases, like this, and let's see there, this, and these all the operators that we have used. These are all operators, or some special operators are also inside. This is a multiplication operator, this is assignment operator, and these are stream insertion or stream exertion operators. The fifth thing is punctuation. In the punctuation, characters that mark in the end of a statement, these are called punctuation. Like this is semicolon. Why do we use a semicolon in the programming language C++? Whenever we are ending our programming line, then we have to just put a semicolon in the end of our line, as they have put in there. Look, they have a semicolon at the end of it, and semicolon, and again semicolon, and again semicolon. These are our endl or end for our programming lines. Okay, in the program, just we have used this one or this one. This comma is only used for the separation of our variable, or some separation of our any other identifier that we are using. Like there are already circled out. This columns are used for separation, and this is for the end of our line of code. In the second line, let's see, there is a semicolon for the end of line, and again semicolon, again semicolon, and the same case for the others. Let's discuss the fourth thing, syntax. What is syntax? As we know, this C++ programming language, basically this is a language, so every language is having rules or regulation for their language. And C++ also has a language, and the grammar of this language is called syntaxes. Just make it easier. The rules of grammar must be followed when writing a program. These are rules and regulation for our program. These are rules for what? These are rules for the keywords, these are rules for the operators, programming defined symbols, and the punctuations. Now, let's come to the next one, variables. What are variables? Variables, as they were in the mathematics that we have studied in our FSC level or the high school level, these are named by our own selves, like that we have named hours, rate, or pay in our program there. These are basically our own variable that we are storing a value inside of these variables. Variable definitions. To create a variable in our program, you must write a variable definition, also called a variable declaration. Whenever we are using hour or rate or pay a variable, it must have a type. This is called a data type in our C++ program. And our data types are many, too many. We will discuss it later on. Every kind of thing, like whenever we are using in a mathematic, we are having a variable x, y, z. uh, these are having values. In our mathematic, we are just having integer values or floating values, so that's why we are just having the ideas of int for integer, or floating for the floating point numbers. We are having a float, like this. But the thing is, there after that we are having string values for the variables, like we are writing something message, we are writing some names. So for that we are using string or any other like character array or all the things. We will discuss it later on. Variable definitions. There are many different data types that I have told you earlier, which you will learn about this in the course. A variable holds a specific data type, and variable definition specifies the type of data a variable can hold, and the variable name. And the variable name is already stored in the data type, in the same case for the variable data type. Now, variable definition. Once again, in the line 7, we have just gone there in the line 7. If we see double hours, this is declaration of our variable. Double is our data type, and hours, rate, and pay is our variable name that we have chosen. Now, double is our data type. Let's see what other data types do we have, and why we have chosen this double data type there. The word double specifies that variable can hold double precision floating point number, that we will learn in the chapter 2 clearly what are that all the data types. Now let's see the input process and the output process. Okay, if I just clearly tell you that input process and output process, these are the three steps program definitely performs. First, we have to just input data from our keyboard or any file that we have inserted. Second is process the input data. It will be processed throughout our compiler and our processor by our computer, and after that it will display the result as an output through our screen, or it will write it into a file. These three steps will be followed in every processing of input and output of our program. This was our just first lecture for the introduction of our C++ language, and afterwards we'll go to the second chapter. Thank you so much for watching this video.